Hey, this is Patrick with Top Tier Top Lane Guides, and I was inspired to make this video because the stock market crashed a little while back, and it reminded me a bit of an instance that I had coaching, and kind of a memorable moment with that. And it was a metaphor that I made that I think might come in a little handy to some people with helping them understand something that they might know, but maybe it'll help them apply it a bit more. So this particular student, he came to me. He was a one-off student. He was super motivated. He wanted to basically be like challenger tomorrow. I'll do everything. He was a student that actually came to me from my videos, and I've noticed a lot of them tend to have very, very big, but not very sustained aspirations. So he was just a one-off client. He really wanted to keep at it, but he just quit after a few weeks. But this particular student, he was an investment banker, and basically, I hate going into like people's occupation. I think it's you want to try to reach someone as a teacher, obviously, but I don't think a very good way of doing that is drawing analogies to their metaphor. It's like, oh, what do you do? You're a fisherman? Well, league is a little bit like catching fish, and I don't know anything about fishing, but I'm going to throw in that fucking that metaphor because I think that it'll help them understand. But clearly this person does other things too. They're a human being. I know about league, you know about fishing. Let's keep our professions and like to ourselves, and I'm trying to teach you mine. That's my job. But it's a little bit silly to try to draw that sort of thing, and I'm sure a lot of people have kind of, I wouldn't say condescended to, but it's a little cringy when someone tries to teach you by drawing a metaphor based off a very rudimentary understanding of something that you know a lot more in detail. So I usually try to stay away from that, but I was trying to explain to him the concept of how kills are created in lane, and and because he was an investment banker and I have a decent understanding of investments, I sort of compared it to kind of fishing for kills, and how they're sort of like penny stocks that you see people go 50-0 and just insane score, and they're monsters. But more often than not, people that are doing that, they're failing, and you have a much more consistent investment options that are proven, and that's what the people that are very, very successful in League of Legends, just like most people that are very successful in finance, they might not be as loud, but there's more of them that have taken these tried and true methods over the flashy ones. And I was using this to explain, like, and this is something I see a lot of people, they see the kills in LCS, but they don't understand all the things that went into it. They see a quick mechanical outplay and they think that was all it took. But if you see a Maokai, solo killing a Jace top lane, okay, you can say, oh, well, Maokai's OP, blah, 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 tank meta, cry about that because, that's been cool since Season 1. But what really happened was there was some sort of of course, for the Jace to die, there had to be a slight miscalculation, but there wasn't. The Maokai had to set it up by denying CS, by whatever happens that got the Maokai ahead in the first place. Just being able to manipulate the minion wave so Jace can't constantly have him chunked, so Maokai can go for the all-in. These are all things that you need to create this kill. So in this instance, this student was playing Swain versus Riven top, and he was afraid of the Riven top because she was like a Plat 2 player or something like that, and he was gold. I think this was a normal game, and he was just playing a lot of normals recently. But this guy, he talked a lot about how to create kills, and I think it's pretty common. You see Khan in LCK, getting solo kills, and this is some of the best League of Legends in the world. But it isn't because Khan is a mechanical god. It's because he understands. I mean, he is very good mechanically, but there's a lot of Rivens that put in his situation would have played way worse, and these Rivens could be way better mechanically. I don't think Viper would do very well as an LCK top laner even if he got ribbon every game, because there's just ways, there's things that he needs to apply that are beyond his level. So you can see these flashy plays, and you can invest in penny stocks, and there's a small chance it'll work out for you this time, and it'll pay off big. Or you can do the thing that you know will get profit, and then League has the added benefit of sometimes when you're going for the slow investments, this is where the metaphor stretches a bit, the penny stock just sort of walks in and wants to get one too many CS and ends up inting to you. And that's how kills happen at a high level for the most part. All right, peace.